Once you've chosen one of our themes or snapshots as a starting point, you can come here to continue customizing the look of your site. You'll be able to choose background images, select an image that shows up between the blog posts. You can customize the Twitter image for the themes that use that. Each theme has a series of color options, font options, some places where you can control the font size, and you can use custom CSS. So we're looking at the style options page from the wizard that you'll go through when you first set up the site. Once you're done with that wizard though, most of the time you'll probably see the site like this in easy mode. Then you want to look for BlogSite options and style options, and that'll bring you to this same section. If you're in the standard mode, which is regular old WordPress, it's the same thing. Blog site options, style options. Let's take a look at using the background images. First, you decide whether you want to use one of our pre-installed images, upload a custom image, or just pick a color. With any background image, you can align it to the center of the screen, to the left, or to the right. You can tell it to repeat in all directions, repeat only left or right, repeat only top to bottom, or not repeat at all. You can also tell it to scroll with the page or stay fixed and the content will scroll over it while the background stays in place. These are all just different options to play with the background and get a different look for your site. Every combination of it makes it look a little different, so just play with it and see what you like for the background. Here's a look at some of our pre-installed background images. These are meant to repeat in all directions. So these are repeating patterns that line up with each other, and they'll go left to right, top to bottom, across the whole screen. You can find patterns like these all over the place. There's lots of free websites that have patterns to choose from. You can make your own, or you can upload any image you want into the background. Because there's so many options, I'm just going to go with choosing a color so we can see the change. You can notice once I choose my color with this color picker, I just hit this choose button and hit save. Now if I look at my site here, you notice it still has this background image, and it used the settings I picked, aligned to the center of the screen, and it's not repeating. Now I wanted to use a color, so I have to remember to pick that option so it doesn't use the background image anymore, and then hit save again. And there's our site with no background image. Now the image between the blog posts is just a little bit of decoration that goes in between each post on the blog pages. You can see it right here. So again, with all of our options here, we have a few pre-installed, or you can upload any image you want. You can see it has a note here. You want that to be a maximum of 960 pixels wide, and it's going to be centered on the screen. So if you upload your own image, this is a chance to upload some color, some artwork, maybe something to do with your logo, just another chance to help brand your site. Then we'll hit save. We'll see that image change. So for the Twitter image, not all themes use the Twitter image, but if it does, this is a chance to upload a new logo, a bird. Again, we have some pre-installed images, or you can upload your own. Again, just always look for the note about what the size should be. You can see these are all the exact same size. They need to be 123 by 48. For the color options, they're a little different for each theme. Each one of them has a color picker. You can just choose a color. Again, hit choose when you selected your color. And you might have noticed there's a little trick here. If you want to hide some of these areas, this is a good trick for cappuccino. Because this is the background of the main content in the main menu, if you want that background image to show through, you can do transparent and the background image will show through everything. This is not going to show up in the color picker anywhere, but you can just type the word transparent. and then make sure you hit save at the bottom. Each theme has some font options too. Again, these are different for every theme. So you can just pick from whatever font you want, and this will be a description of where that font should show up on the site. So for this one, we have the headings within the content areas, the dates and the comment links on blog pages, and that will be this font when we choose that. The second font option is going to be the links in the menu and the sidebar links on the blog area and the social menu links. So just choose your font options and hit save. We also have some font sizes. Each theme is set up to look right when you get it, but if you want to change the font sizes, we've added a few areas where you can do that. If you want to override the theme, you just have to check off the box and then choose a size. So you can make the links in the main menu bigger or smaller, the page titles, the blog titles. Just make sure you also check this box if you want to use that, so we can tell the theme that we're going to ignore what the theme is using and use our custom size. And again, make sure you hit save. And this is our custom CSS area. There's a lot that goes into CSS. We have some help on our support site, which you can always find by hitting this Help tab. Click here on Knowledge Base. If you just do a search for custom CSS, you'll see we have a bunch of articles written about it. Some basics of what CSS is, how to use it. This, for example, is how you turn a paragraph, the font color of the paragraph to be black. There's a lot of tutorials out there. We have some links to tutorials here and some tools that you can use for that kind of thing. This allows you to really customize your site and basically do whatever you want with it. And it's a lot of fun to get into. So that is a look at our style options.